pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the meeting to order. I need a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, I need a motion to approve the claims.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
Second.
All in favor? First item on the agenda here is probate killage. Whenever you ready?
Wow. All right, just come back, check on that, several y'all decided to do on that electronic poll book situation. We, as I told you, we can get 6 of them, at no charge. We may have to, some cost incurred on turning. That's probably gonna be it. I've learned a little bit, at a conference I just went to. They're not gonna have actual training schools where we gotta send a lot of poll workers. They said, we'll send you. Told me to send my staff. I said, well, I don't have a staff. And they said, well, I've sent you or a couple of you, can you spare that? I said, well, if that's what we gotta do, we'll do it. So whatever that is, that's what, it'll be us, some of us, you know, we, somewhere to learn how to operate them, and then we get a trained poll worker. If we decide to go with this.
We get 6 free. How many will you figure we'll need? Us countywide.
Countywide, well, we won't use them in a lot of places right now. This is not mandatory, by the way. It's coming someday. But right now, I'd say we'd use those. We'd probably end up, Bob, using all 6 of these in Hamilton, just to tell you the truth. The 6 is all we get. And if we cut it too short, then we won't get the job done right. But I really would like to have done it in Hamilton and Winfield. And this pilot program, but I just don't have enough to do it. Unless y'all want to buy some extras now.
Well, that's what I was wondering, how many?
Well, I'd say
Do the whole
it'd be
county.
6 in Hamilton, oh, the whole county, well, 6 in Hamilton, 3 to 4 in Winfield. Probably 2 in June and Hackleburg and Bear Creek, and, June, did I say June?
Yeah.
And, then 1 in the others. And we wouldn't have to do the small ones right now at all, but,
So probably around 20.
yeah, at the most. And, so we could buy the extras if we.
$360 each,
Yeah, that includes the
so
salt.
roughly $6,000.
So, but the pilot program's gonna be 6. And we can do the pilot program all in Hamilton.
Well, I think we're gonna get what we can for 8.
I do too, I agree, that's what we ought to do. And, the training obviously is gonna be coming very shortly, and I just don't know when that'll be for a fact, but I mean, the lectures, you know, forthcoming pretty quick, so. And we can see the benefit these are gonna make after we do this pilot program, so. And if we don't see a benefit from it, we don't have to do it any further, because the state, like I said, don't mandate this yet. Figure someday we'll be mandated, right now we're not. So, and that may take several years before they do. So yeah, I'd certainly like y'all to approve that, and let's go with it so we can get done with it.
I'll make a motion, we get free what we can, free Secretary of State.
And pay for the training, whatever necessary for now.
You don't know how much, you don't know how much that's gonna be.
Won't be much. I mean, it's only gonna
They're
be
gonna
like,
provide the training? They're gonna provide the training?
yeah, the state will provide the training, and it will be at no cost. It'll just be the expense of going wherever it is, and, you know, maybe meals or something. I don't expect it to be an overnight stay anywhere, could possible.
You don't think that comes to us then?
Yes, it is possible. I've asked them to. They said they talked to us about it, so it is possible, yes. Because of the lack of staff for going somewhere, that's one of the reasons I said, hey, why don't you come see us? They said it'd take about half a day, 2 different days to train. So there's gonna be quite a bit of training.
Do we need to get the others? I mean, buy some more? Or you just gonna buy some?
Actually, I don't. I don't think you need to for the pilot program. I think we can test it right here in Hamilton and just see how well it goes, and then go from there. And then that's what I'd recommend. There it is. Did say.
See,
Residential.
well, that Rocky did it, man.
Well, Kenny wasn't here last week, Major.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's here.
Yes, you have.
Okay, well, I missed it. Okay, but anyway, we're talking about electronic poll books. And what that's gonna do, Kenny, is replace the paperwork you see when you go to vote, where they flip through and find your name and then highlight it off and you've been there. Well, this will be electronic, they'll be on an iPad type deal. And we can get 6 of those free for a pilot program. Right now, and all we'll end up having to do is pay for any training that we have to do. And, that's gonna be minimal, I don't know how much. That'll be pretty minimal. And then we'll do 6, we get 6 iPads and we'll do those probably just do them here in Hamilton. And see how it goes, and then from then on, if we decide to do them throughout the county later on, we'll have to buy the additional ones. These 6 are free. And the additional ones, by the way, are, I don't think I mentioned this, but they are qualified to be paid for out of the HAVA fund. That's Help America Voters Act fund. So it really wouldn't cost you anything. We've got that money available through us to buy those. So if we decide to do it later on. Right now, we get 6 free if we jump on the pilot program.
Who keeps motivated?
Well, the company, and that company is, everything's free.
How much motion?
Is that any expense for keeping them up to date and all that?
They hadn't told us if there is, but, you know, I'd be surprised if there isn't, but that'd be out of HAVA funds too. When you say update, what they gotta do is each election, they'll have to change them, obviously.
Reprogram.
Yeah, reprogram them, yeah, and, so every time we run a poll list, they have to update these. And we still gotta do the poll list, that don't eliminate those, because you gotta give those to the circuit clerk and absentee managers.
As many poll lists as you have before?
No, once these books are in place, you wouldn't be running those put out in the, and they recommended we put one, if we do this and we do it in Hamilton, we're still gonna put one out there now. In case something goes wrong, we'll have that to fall back on. But once it's all working and everything's good to go in future elections, you wouldn't put those poll lists out there anymore, so.
I second the motion then.
All in favor?
Thank you very much.
Carried.
And that motion is second was to include minimal training.
And I'll let you know
And
that.
the training's not for actual training, it's for the cost to go to
Just as
the
cost.
gas and
But
oil.
yeah, just the expense, but
Whatever
whatever
it
is
is,
free. And if they come here, like I say,
For Kenny's benefit, we'll make sure they have it.
that's right. I know she was talking about that.
Have you talked to Mike?
He's on his way.
Okay.
Did you get better?
Sound like it.
Slowly.
Sound like you hung out with Hillary Clinton all weekend. She's coughing.
I hold up to the apartment and didn't talk to anybody, and I thought that might help something.
$1,000 4-year, no balloon, fixed interest rate, no fees. First State Bank got to be it, right?
That's
It's 1.86. Do I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a
What
motion.
are we buying?
This
Something we already bought?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the one we're voting
I'll
on.
second.
All in favor?
We just gotta pay for it.
Where's First State Bank?
Winfield,
First State Bank.
Brilliant, Winfield, Brilliant, Unit.
is First State.
First, no.
No, that's Winfield first day.
Is that Winfield First State Bank?
First State Bank
Right down
is
here,
right
right.
up here.
What's State Bank Trust in Winfield?
Not the Lamar County
Yeah.
Bank?
No,
Lamar
okay.
County Bank.
And there was a shooting was.
Yeah.
That's where the shooting was at, yeah.
Yeah.
Old,
Old News.
old news.
This be paid for out of other revenues.
Yes, sir.
Old revenue?
We'll just pay
Other
for it.
Oh,
revenue.
other revenue.
That's how some of that old money we got hid. We can't seem to find it.
Yeah, we can use it.
They haven't cleared the bill? We do
It's
have
like-
it on the head.
It's like Huey Long's cash box, it was so well hidden, they couldn't find that after he died.
Mike must have got hung up with that red light.
Sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to be at night. Good morning.
Morning, early afternoon.
Morning, Mike.
You're next, Mike, when you get ready.
Yes, sir, we had, at the last meeting, if y'all remember, we had talked about, some utility agreements with the city of Hamilton and Northwest Alabama Gas District, and y'all tabled that until today, so, you know, if y'all have any questions or.
Have you talked with them about this?
Well, no, I talked to the chairman, and he asked me not to talk to them until we met today, and that we would, you know, discuss it further.
That's about the water line.
Yeah, there's,
Your district.
just to refresh your memory, there's a 2-inch and a 6-inch water line that's currently under the pavement up through there. And of course, I don't think it would be a wise thing to go back and resurface with that water line being under the new pavement because they have to do any maintenance on it. Then obviously it's gonna create a lot of patching of the road, kinda like we did in front of our office, you know, we got several patches down through there, but, and then the gas company, they've got a line under the pavement as well. And I guess you don't have to do a reimbursable utility agreement, but it's, you know, a rather large project for the city of Hamilton. And, you know, just whatever direction y'all want me to go in, that's what we'll do, but if y'all got any questions or. The estimate for Hamilton was $147,585, and the gas district was a little over $22,000, I believe, $22,525.
This says reimbursable utility agreement.
That's right.
Reimbursed for this?
Yes, it's, you know, and I don't remember who asked the question, but it comes out of our federal money. I mean, it would be an 80-20 reimbursable agreement, and it would come out of our federal aid money, but it would reimburse Hamilton for the actual work. If what we've got is just an estimate, and it would, if y'all decide to do it, we would just reimburse them for the relocation.
So we'd pay Hamilton to move their water line out from under our road.
Yes, sir.
I don't think, yeah.
Well, you know, and we, you know, listen, I have not talked to the city of Hamilton. Have not,
You know, we
other
don't
than-
have no right of way down there, period.
very, very, very slim, and that's the problem. They were gonna relocate on the left, and the gas company was gonna be on the right. We've got prescriptive right of way of what we've got up through there. Then when you get to County Road 1, I think it goes to possibly, maybe 80 feet at that point, it'd be on northward. But, you know, like I said, I haven't talked to, we got the estimate from the city of Hamilton, haven't talked to them in any further detail other than that. The chairman and I talked a little bit about it last week, and, so, you know, whatever questions or whatever y'all want to do.
They'll reimburse us, we gotta reimburse them some, or what you say?
It's a reimbursable utility agreement. We enter into an agreement with the utility and the state to accomplish the proposed work. The state will give us 80% of that cost, and we'll pay the utility 80% of that cost. You know, we would be responsible for the 20% local match.
We would be?
Yeah, and then you make it ask the city of Hamilton, you know,
What would the
to
city-
pay the 20%.
Yeah.
You know, and they may do that, but, I haven't discussed it with them as far as that part goes, but,
Looks like we
They
can see
should
it.
pay that 20%.
And their road though.
Huh?
Their road does.
That's their lines though.
You reach out, hang one of them, they might want to change it.
yeah, you
I
know.
went to that down in Newfield on that sewage line at the time. Ended up costing about twice as much in trying to go around their sewage line.
And we make them talk to them. We make them sit down, you know, maybe the chairman and myself and sit down with the mayor and talk to the mayor and see what, you know, how they feel about it. I mean, it's gonna help them, you know, obviously, but, it's also gonna help us. We don't want to.
Dug it up, all up down to there, when they fix the damn thing right, with whatever that thing. And they go back and put,
They dug
you
it
know,
up.
I mean, holes and dug.
Yeah.
No,
They dug holes all in
That's right, and that's why we
I
want,
don't
that's why we
want-
wanna fix it, because it's gonna be a
I
problem
don't
in
wanna
the
pave
future.
it, I don't wanna pave it in under.
That's right, that's right,
That's
that would not be a wise
I
thing.
think you and Chairman should talk with the people, how we'll do.
No, we can do that, that's no problem.
Negotiate.
Y'all agree on, we'll do it.
And I guess we better include Northwest Alabama Gas District as well in these conversations.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
me and you and Jerry's pretty good friends, you'll try to help us.
You know, like I said, all those, I mean, we're all in it for the same reasons, you know, we just need to get together and coordinate
And
everything.
include and also the gas people.
Yeah, I just mentioned that, yes. Okay.
Does it need a motion or just a regular motion?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it takes any action.
I second.
I don't think we're gonna get that roads.
Yeah, but you want to hold on it over to get done.
You know, what's the roughest spot?
Yeah.
It's bad. Okay, Mike, you
All
got
right,
anything
thank
else
you.
for us?
Not sure we're good.
We, already voted on the asphalt distributor down in the block. You ain't got it.
First State Bank got the bid. The loan.
Yes, good, so we're gonna pay for it. I'm glad we decided to go ahead and pay for it since we've used it.
Well, we at least got it straightened out there, hope. You don't have trouble with it down in town too.
Yeah, you know, it was nothing big, but it looks like it's doing a really good job from what I can see. Those guys did a really good job this time, you know. It's made a difference in our patching and paving.
I wouldn't need to think about everything else to go out. Bitch keep dragging the other back, they inside $150.
You know,
They didn't want to get a new.
you know,
We don't need it.
we've been needing one for about 15 years, and they have been fighting it, just the unknown. But
Well,
it's,
We don't get one full
They
time.
need one out of the lens.
yeah,
They
that's
throw
right.
out.
It's been, yeah. But what they've done, really, I think, looks really good. I mean, I think they've done a really good job
I'm
this year.
satisfied with it, man.
I didn't get enough to see it. Happy damn.
My goodness, they stayed up there 3 times longer, your district, they did that.
They did, is on
They
the
stayed
state
there
for
4
sleep.
days, they stayed there to 3 weeks, yours.
They did not, you're lying like a dog.
Oh,
Brooke, I guess you're next, we're gonna talk about this proposed budget.
Well, there's actually 2 things that I've got for the budget that I didn't know I had. On Rocky's way out,
Hey, Matt.
Come on up here.
on Rocky's way out, he dropped off a contract with ES&S, and I would like for y'all to approve the contract pending the approval by the county attorney.
contract with
With election system services, it's for maintenance, it's a $6,000 contract for service of the voting machine. But
Regular
just,
vote being
just to make sure that everything's good, the county attorney probably needs to look over it before y'all
Well,
sign
is
it.
this, that's something we all know.
It is, y'all give her some $6,000.
We own $6,000 now?
It's a $6,000 harbor contract.
Is that what what's it usually?
To my knowledge, we've never signed a contract.
But we have paid them $6,000 now.
I don't know, but it was right
Oh,
to
yeah, look at it, see how much we did pay.
You want a motion for Scott to look this over?
Yeah.
Before we approve it.
But prove it. His
Under,
approval.
yeah,
pending his approval.
pending approval, Scott, I'll make a motion.
I'm second.
So, if he approves it, then we gotta approve it.
No, we gonna prove it
No,
now.
we're gonna prove it to you.
Good for him to look over it.
No, we gonna prove it. Pending what he says,
Then we go, that's
pending what he says.
We're gonna prove it now, if he approves
We've never
it.
done this before.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we do the pending all the time.
No, I ain't got no that, talking about this money.
You know, it's bad.
Well, it's, we never signed the contract, she said.
Well, no, that's what I'm talking about.
But we had, but we use those same people. Election services, like we said.
Well, how come our contract's all the same?
Well, that's.
We just want to make sure all the language in here is good.
Bob made the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Uh,
And the other thing was on the iPads that we're about to purchase, there needs to be a resolution written. And I need to get a motion in a second for Hunt to write a resolution and to give Eddie permission to sign that resolution after it's written,
Resolution.
to be able to purchase those.
More of them, or the six we
The
get?
six. There has to be a
I didn't think it was
resolution.
purchased, I thought it was free.
It's free.
They're free, but you have to do a resolution to be able to get them.
Consider the state.
Right. And it's a legal document that Eddie would have to sign, so it's protected.
So that wasn't included in the motion while ago, take a break.
I'll make that motion.
All in favor?
You ready?
On the budget at the bottom, this was the last set of numbers that I calculated. Y'all have a secondary sheet that has what everyone had requested, and then what was included in the proposed budget. Based off their discussion from the special called meeting the other day, if y'all pass the budget today with everything staying the same, but including 2 armed,
Is that 2 armed every day or just 4 days, 4 weeks?
I calculated it for 2 armed. The reason why was because at some point, the person that's there is gonna have to go to the bathroom or go to lunch. Y'all might wanna have a part-time, y'all might not, but if I just went ahead and calculated it for budgetary purposes, then y'all be able to meet with the company, look over and discuss and kind of get your feet wet on
So we can do less when we talk to
You
that.
could do less. To replace the 2 deputies where we've had turnover, and to include the 3 narcotic division employees, and to have 1 jailer that was replaced from a year ago that we hadn't replaced. No appropriation increases and no salary increases, but to cover the cost of the 4% health insurance. That would leave a surplus in the general fund of $18,000, and it would leave another 1.1 million for a total of 1.136 million.
That includes giving a car? He thought like he could handle that himself.
Now, Kevin's paying for this himself, is that right? I mean, these jailers and,
It comes out of your county general fund. Kevin said that he would help out on the narcotics and the deputies.
Did it come across as one full-time jailer, $44,000?
That's with the pay rate, that's with your benefits.
Yeah, they make one like that, I just transfer to the jail.
That's with their social security, their retirement, their health insurance, their sick days, and their vacation days, all rolled in the total cost.
So you're budgeting for his, he says it's gonna help, but you're budgeting as if he's not right now, but knowing later he will.
I'm budgeting as though he's helping.
how much is helping?
When he was in here the other day, I believe he was talking about the cost of the jailer and the cost of the 2 of the narcotic division employees. So you're looking at around $170,000.
You talking about the money he's hoping to get from the situation?
It will be about 6 months.
Well, I understand, but who will enter in, who will help make a decision how he's can spend that? Will we have any leverage?
I'm uncertain of that.
Well,
Probably won't have any.
Does it go into the county general fund, or does it go
no,
into
it goes to
the?
the county sheriff.
Go to the sheriff, I bet you.
And all
Goes into his fund?
It goes to the sheriff.
Cars and all?
They go straight to him, I bet you.
He
But it'll not go
He probably ain't gonna.
personally straight to him, but it'll go to
To his
his
department.
Yes.
When he has to be in different funds, it won't go into a county fund. It'll go into the jail fund, or, I don't know how it goes in there.
It's with the federal government right now, is my understanding, and it will be up the new county commission with or without limitations on it. And how that portion of that money will be divided up, I don't think there's a direct ratio right
I
now.
would like to know,
Don't all the cars and all the other stuff go back to Kevin, man? We don't get nothing out of that, do we?
If the county commission purchases the vehicle, then the county commission gets the money back to the general fund from when it's sold. If Kevin has purchased the vehicle from Kevin's funds that he keeps on his side, then the money is returned back to him.
Do we ever get anything off those cars? We bought 11 in the last 13 years.
You have, and then they turned around and purchased more, or some of them are in
But
the.
it did come back general fund when it sold. The only thing on appropriations over here on this second sheet, I'm not in favor of adding to it. I'm not anticipating that, but I would like to see us, the record preservation in the courthouse someday needs to be, we need to do that.
The one now?
Preserve records,
You know, there is.
old files and things that.
Don't let $10,000 go for, they must be gonna put some with it or something.
Surely you get a grant to doing that somewhere or
Historical Society.
another. Yeah.
You want to digitally preserve those.
Yeah.
That's the thing these days, and if you had another fire, there'd probably be a backup, I would imagine. Save it where we lost all that stuff.
Well, there was some old records now, someone told me the other day, they tried to go back about the Civil War, find out about something. The State Department had a fire down there and burnt records, and we had a fire and burnt records. So it's hard to go back and really,
Yeah, the cloud could be your friend.
What do we need to do?
Ask questions. Room budget. Whatever you suggest.
well, I'd like to know where the money, how that's gonna be all handled, as far as
Good luck, ain't none of us know.
this, what's Kevin's getting here, how,
They'll split
the
that
dispersal and who's,
We've never had this happen.
I know, well, I know.
$3 million get caught at one time, y'all.
I don't know.
They'll split that thing with the state.
federal government gets no done.
Everybody's involved.
Federal government gets no done, go to federal
Well, I
highway.
know Kevin said he is, be getting up maybe 400,000, maybe
The federal
500,000.
government, the federal one called anyway.
And that money, does that go
They
straight to
want to get
Kevin,
it
to
come
his?
through.
It'll go straight to the sheriff.
We don't, do we
It
know
ought to go to
that?
the deputy, he's gonna call.
Or
It ought to go to the deputy.
Federal.
federal people call the deputy.
Federal.
I know it was
people
where you're
want
saying, if it goes straight to the sheriff, it ought to go straight to the deputy. So it goes, I don't know, it don't seem like he could keep it, but
Well, could we,
he
call,
works, he
would
works.
they, would our association be, surely this has happened to other places in the state, could we contact Sonny to give us some advice on?
I'll be more than glad to.
Now,
I said I'll be more than glad
We're
to.
glad to call.
well, anyway, right now, it makes no difference what, it hasn't been decided yet anyway. So,
Any questions about the budget? Or proposed budget?
I'll make a motion to accept the budget as proposed here at the bottom of the sheet here.
Have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye.
Roger?
Yeah.
All opposed?
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, no opposed.
No, it's not opposed.
Okay. All right. So, anybody got anything else?